Welcome to MojoTravels, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 countries where you can ski and swim in the same day.
Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to MojoTravels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we're looking at countries around the world where, because of the climate and geography, travelers can spend time swimming or surfing at the beach and then hit the slopes, with just a few hours of driving between the two. Number 10. Canada. Vancouver doesn't ever get quite as warm as other major Canadian cities like Toronto and Montreal, but what it lacks in summer highs, it more than makes up for with relatively consistent weather year-round. So, while bathing suit season might be short and the water always a bit on the chillier side, the fact remains that this is a city that gives you options, including paddleboarding and kayaking. Board sport enthusiasts in particular will be tempted to call Vancouver home, thanks to the close proximity between the shore and the mountains. And we're not talking about bunny hills. No, just 2 hours from Vancouver, you've got one of the most celebrated ski areas in the world, Whistler. Vancouver Island is the place to go for surfing, but it's also home to Mount Washington Alpine Resort, making this a very convenient pairing. Number 9. Chile. If you're looking for a bit more heat, you can't go wrong with Chile. And as for beaches, this Latin American nation is just about as coastal as they come. On average, this incredibly narrow country is only 110 miles across and tops out in terms of width at 217 miles. Extending 2,700 miles from north to south, however, it offers an incredible and diverse shoreline for sunseekers and ocean lovers to explore. Chile's unique landscape is also characterized by a lot of mountainous terrain, including the iconic Andes. This combination means that, between June and October, you've actually got a sweet spot when you can comfortably spend time on a secluded beach and conquer snowy peaks. For those looking to do them both in a single day, spend the morning in Valparaiso before making the trip to Valle Nevado in the Andean foothills for some unforgettable skiing. Number 8. Norway. Okay, most people would consider this to be more of a polar bear swim, but we couldn't leave Norway off the list. Oslo, in particular, has developed something of a reputation with adventurous travelers who aren't afraid of the cold. The ocean temperature peaks in the month of August, when the average temperature gets up to an average of just over 64 degrees Fahrenheit. By most standards, that's pretty chilly for a casual dip, but surfers will gladly brave cool waters to go up against the local Nordic waves. Of course, it will come as little surprise that this Scandinavian country also has some great skiing opportunities not too far from the capital city, including the Winter Park, which is just 30 minutes away. You're unlikely to get much of a tan, but this trip is sure to make an impression nonetheless. Number 7. Morocco. What comes to mind when you think of Morocco? Chances are that you have a mental image of bustling bazaars, historic architecture, and an assortment of tantalizing dishes. This North African country does not disappoint in terms of the aforementioned experiences, but it's also got some incredible surfing and skiing. In order to experience the best of both, you'll want to visit during the winter months, between December and early April. There are actually 5 ski destinations in Morocco, but Oukaïmeden is without a doubt the most popular and accessible. It also happens to be conveniently located only about 50 miles from the city of Marrakesh, which makes for a great home base. From Marrakesh, you needn't go far to visit a number of beautiful beaches along the Moroccan coast. It might be a bit chilly for a casual swim, but there are a number of surf spots as well. Number 6. New Zealand. Honestly, this one isn't much of a surprise. If there's one thing that New Zealand is most famous for, it's the incredible diversity of its landscapes. And that's made all the more impressive by the country's relatively small size. Being an island nation, New Zealand is certainly spoiled in terms of its coastline, which is approximately 9,300 miles long. And that means there's a whole lot of opportunity for travelers to find a quiet beach to call their own, in addition to the more well-developed and popular options. Surfing is a major draw to New Zealand, but after spending the morning amidst the waves, you can easily spend your afternoon hitting the slopes. In the south, New Plymouth has got some great surf spots that also happen to be within an hour's drive of the Manganui ski area. Number 5. France. France is a nation famous for many things. the stunning architecture of its cities, the beauty of its countryside, the wine, the food. We could go on all day. In keeping with the focus of this video, however, what we're most interested in today is the appeal of the world-renowned French Riviera. The coastline of southern France is a beautiful destination any time of year, and boasts a number of incredible beaches, including Plage d'Abel Balif, Anjuna Beach, and Paloma Beach, just to name a few. Despite the odds, however, travelers who want to hit the slopes actually have a plethora of options to choose from within a 2-hour drive. Top picks include Isola 2000, Val d'Alos, and La Colmiane. Further west, close to the Spanish border, the pairing Perpignan and the Pyrenees offer another great combo of beach and ski opportunities. Number 4. Turkey. Straddling southeastern Europe and Western Asia, Turkey is a nation with an impossibly rich history to it. It's played host to numerous empires and served as a crossroads of various ancient civilizations. With so much to see and do there, it's easy to overlook the nation's potential as a beach destination. As for skiing, that hardly ever gets a mention. Turkey is actually home to an impressive 42 ski resorts, however, including Uludağ, Ilgaz, and Erciyes. Spread all across the country, a number of these resorts just so happen to be close to Turkey's more popular beach destinations. There are a few options, but for maximum convenience, we'd suggest heading to Antalya. The area has a variety of great beaches, like Kaputaş, Contalta, and Cleopatra. Plus, the Saklıkent ski resort is just a little over an hour away. Number 3. The United States. There's a reason that people seem so drawn to life in Southern California. While water scarcity can be an issue and the state faces more than its fair share of natural disasters, the weather is such that there are many who nonetheless consider it paradise on Earth. Southern California boasts beautiful beach weather all summer long, extending into the seasons on either side of it. While few people are tanning in the winter months, there are plenty of locals who will surf all year round with a wetsuit. Because of California's dramatic topography, you can start your day with a dip in the ocean and then spend an adrenaline-fueled afternoon on one of the area's top ski destinations, like Mountain High or Bear Mountain. The surf and ski combo is so popular in SoCal, in fact, that it's come to be known as the California Double. Number 2. Australia. Widely regarded as a great destination for outdoor enthusiasts and adrenaline junkies, Australia certainly earns its spot on the podium. Not only can you hit the beach and the slopes in the same day, but you can do it from your home base in the country's biggest city, Sydney. A true metropolis, complete with all the cultural highlights and nightlife you could want, Sydney makes for an unforgettable trip in its own right. The beaches aren't exactly a secret, nor is the quality of the local surfing spots. Bondi Beach, Palm Beach, and Balmoral are just a few of the most popular stretches of sand in the area. The nearby mountains, however, also boast a number of skiing options, including Mount Perisher, Charlotte Pass, and Thredbo. Here, one can typically ski or snowboard anytime between the months of June and October. Number 1. Spain. This destination is so overwhelmingly popular with travelers that it really requires little introduction. Here's the thing though, while beaches feature prominently on the list of reasons to visit Spain, the country has long flown under the radar as a ski destination, let alone a place where you can hit the beach and the slopes in a single day. In order to experience this magical combination, we recommend making Granada your home base. This breathtaking city's reputation precedes it, and you'll have no trouble finding a beach, with dozens of them to choose from immediately to the south. Some of the most popular choices, however, include Peñón de Salobreña, La Herradura, and San Cristobal. From Granada, you're also conveniently located to visit the Sierra Nevada ski resort, which is under an hour away by car.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MojoTravels, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.